Good morning, Internet. This is Joe from Joe Biker 25, and today I'm going to take you on a ride to one of my favorite places. We'll actually ride through this place as well. Today we are heading to Pinnacles National Park. This national park is not as well known as its neighbors to the east, notably Yosemite National Park, Sequoia National Park, or even Golden Gate National Park in San Francisco. But this is a pretty amazing naturally formed national park, if you will. This park was actually created 23 million years ago by some volcanic action about 200 miles southeast of here. And then over the subsequent millions of years was pushed by the San Andreas Fault, on which we are riding right now, all the way up here to Northern California. So the park was designated a national monument first in 1908, so over 117 years ago, and then by President Roosevelt, and then upgraded to a national park designation in 2013 by then President Obama. So we're going to ride through the park. The beauty about this park for me is that to get to the park, you get to ride on this amazing twisty, perfect motorcycle road, which we're on right now. And the park is about 9 miles from here. It's a little windy, so I apologize for the wind noise if there's any. The park is about 9 miles from here, 9 miles of glorious twisties, and hopefully it's still early and the RVs are not out quite yet, but they'll be out soon. And it's a little tricky road because it's twistier than people think. And so people who have been and who don't have a lot of experience on these roads or this particular road may end up in your lane around a blind corner like this. So caution is advised, but it is a wonderful road with amazing landscapes all around. So yeah, let's enjoy this road and we'll get to Pinnacles in a moment or two. Love these rolling hills and just unpopulated, relatively speaking, areas. Other than the cow here and there. So this area has been inhabited and farmed by Native Americans for over 10,000 years. So then when the Spanish came here with their missions, they did teach the Indians a lot of new European technology, if you will, practices, weapons, also unfortunately a lot of diseases. So yeah, it's an interesting time in American history, and this area was certainly part of that. All right, we're about to take the turn into the national park. Lots of photographers and wildlife lovers flock to this place for the aforementioned California condor, which is a rare sight, but also all kinds of other wildlife, lots of deer, foxes, coyotes, kinds of birds. Okay, here is the Pinnacles National Park. I'm going to take the turn in here. So looking forward to taking all of you on a ride through this park. It is again a wonderful place to camp, picnic, hike. Particularly, they have a cave system, which is pretty amazing. Won't be doing that today in my motorcycle gear, but have done that several times with my family in the past, and I highly recommend it. It's a great experience, very family friendly. So let's, oh, no line here, lovely. Let's show our pass and buzz on in. Ooh, due to the shutdown, there is no one collecting any passes, so that's interesting. All right, here we are. This is the entrance to the national park. I'm gonna ride through. I'll show you some of the nice sights here, and soon you'll see why this place is known as Pinnacles when you see those amazing rock formations stretching out into the blue skies today. It's quite warm here all the time. It's 86 degrees right now. Let's see if the park's even open, the main part of it, since there are no rangers here. Alright, we're coming up to the main ranger station, if you will. There's a gift shop, restrooms. I think you check in here for your camping. Yeah, pretty busy. We'll just take a spin through it so I can show you what it's all about. They've got a little gift shop. And yeah, you can get lots of information about hiking. And it's actually open, which is amazing. So this is the store. And then yeah, folks can come here, get some refreshments, but more importantly, some directions if they're lost. Okay, let's ride through the park. This is one of the main campgrounds or camping areas, if you will. You can see lots of RVs. Watch out for bicyclists. So a lot of these trails and campgrounds and stuff were really built or made. I don't know what the right terminology is for a trail, but they were built or made in the 1930s and 1940s by the Civil Conservation Corps. So just amazing stuff. And I look at the quality of the work that's allowed it to stand, I'm sure with lots of regular maintenance, for so long. It's quite heavily used, as you can tell by this traffic today. It is football season. But yeah, there's all these trails and miles of them, and you can stop in a lot of places to have a little picnic. I'll take a spin around and then I'll try and stop in one of my places with a decent view. So here's the main sign. Does deserve a picture. So you can see some of the rock formations over there. Those are part of the Pinnacles. We'll try and drive by so we can get a little better vantage point. So you can see over there, we got the Pinnacles. Okay, so we're going to head to Old Pinnacles. This is another trailhead that'll come up in a little bit. The ranger station. Lots of cars here. Probably time for some maintenance. Not sure why all their hoods are popped. Maybe to cool the engines down. I don't know. So this is another trailhead here, which I'm just going to spin right through because you can tell that's pretty busy. Wow. And for football season, that's impressive. So the cool thing about having a motorcycle is you can park it in most places. Alright, so there's probably no chance at all of any parking at Bear Gulch where we're heading right now, but we'll find out. Again, just riding through, so. All right, heading to Bear Gulch now. And so keep your eyes open for some pinnacles, the ubiquitous rock formations known as pinnacles. Some amazing valleys here. Pretty cool. And there are some more pinnacles. Maybe the same we saw earlier. But over there, see those rock formations? Imagine they were created over 23 million years ago, 200 miles southeast of here, and then pushed up here by the tectonic plates movement of the San Andreas Fault over many more millions of years. So nature's pretty amazing. You really have to hike through some of these places to appreciate some of the amazing rock formations that are not clearly visible from the road. But I just wanted to show you a drive through. It's also a beautiful drive, so even if you're not the hiking kind, holy okay, maybe we're gonna head back. Yeah, that's not looking good, huh? That place is jam-packed all the time, but yeah, no different view than what we just saw. But I'm going to try and find a place to park with a much clearer point of view. But yeah, it's one of those places where there isn't just one viewpoint or one thing to see. You really have to walk through it and experience it. The caves are amazing. You walk through these sometimes narrow cave passages, and occasionally, if it's been raining, there's water in the cave, so you need waterproof boots. It's pretty awesome though. It's pretty amazing. There are steps carved into the rock or steel ladders built into the rock, so a certain degree of physical fitness is required, But there are easy trails and slightly harder trails. So great fun. A lovely place to bring a picnic and hang out for the day if you're not staying here overnight or for the weekend. All right, let's see if we can find my favorite parking spot. Because usually it's the only place where you can find parking. So if you're coming to the park and on a weekend, come here really early because the limited parking fills up very quickly, especially up on Bear Gulch. As you could see, I couldn't even get there to the parking lot because of the crowds and the shutdown and lack of rangers directing traffic certainly exacerbates that problem. All right, let's stop at Peaks View area. All right, so as promised, here is the beautiful view of some of the main pinnacles. Take a walk a little bit down here. So it's a beautiful, beautiful rolling hills. Quite warm. Everyone's in t-shirt and shorts, and I am in my motorcycle gear. The airbag certainly doesn't help, but you know, safety first, right? So yeah, pretty impressive. Pinnacles National Park. I hope you all enjoyed this quick ride through the park. Hopefully the government shutdown comes to an end soon so that this and all the other national parks are fully accessible to all those people who are coming from a distance to see this place. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Joe from Joe Biker 25 out.